Joe's Crab Shack wanted to attempt experimenting with tipping to see if they get rid of the whole tipping model of paying their waiters and waitresses, would their customers respond favorably? Well, it turns out that out of the 18 restaurants that have experimented with this, only 4 will continue to do so. Okay, so it's kind of interesting. So Joe's Crab Shack customer research indicated nearly 60% of their customers disliked the no tipping program, which launched last summer in Indianapolis and was expanded later in the fall to 18 restaurants in the Midwest. Now again, only 4 of them will continue on with this experiment because all the other restaurants that did so got such a terrible response from their customers that they didn't want to keep messing with it. In fact, they saw a dip in their revenue as a result, which is really interesting. So here's what they did. They increased the prices to their menu items, but then they did away with tip completely, okay? So you were not allowed to tip the waiters and waitresses. And the whole point was to pay the waiters and waitresses a minimum wage. I'm not entirely sure what that wage was, so they wouldn't rely so heavily on tipping. Well, customers disliked the no tipping policy for 2 reasons. First, they didn't want to lose control of incentivizing service. And secondly, they didn't trust management to pay the increased price to employees.
Super interesting. So I would have thought that the experiment would have worked. So I was wrong. And I think that those 2 reasons I have a slightly different interpretation of them. So I'm sure that some people wanted to say, hey, look, man, I get to say whether she was a good waitress or not and whether he did a good job. But I think more than that, it's people who like things the old way, right? What are you changing that for? Oh, no, you tip waiters and waitresses. That's what you do. No, I'm going to hold on. I'm going to hold on for dear life. So, but the second part is, I think, the more interesting one. They didn't trust management.
Yeah.
Right? And so that is something that has taken hold in America. That is, it's unfortunate that it's the reality, but they're right? So, but that's what never gets acknowledged in the mainstream press. That Americans have grown distrustful of all people in power. And why? Because they've had bad experiences with people in power. So whether it's a politician or it's someone in the corporate media, or in a case like this, it's a business person saying, no, don't worry. I have the workers' best interest in mind, and that's why I'm not letting you tip them. Our natural reaction is, yeah, bullshit. I don't believe you. You're making an extra buck and you're hurting the waiters and waitresses, and that annoys me and I'm not going to come back here. Okay, which ironically, of course, hurts the waiters and waitresses. So, but the bottom line is, once that happens and they lost 8 to 10% of their customers, that's a big number.
Right.
And interestingly, their costs as a percentage of revenue went up. So they got hit with a double whammy. They're like, oh, hell no, we're going back.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, part of the reason why that happened is because they opened up a bunch of new restaurants. So that played a factor in their, increased spending. But another thing that I wanted to bring up is, look, I don't think that the customers were wrong in distrusting management, especially when you consider the business model behind Crab Shack. So Crab Shack is part of Ignite Restaurant Group. They have a board of investors, right? And so whenever you have that situation, it is your number one incentive to look out for your profit motive. And that might include cutting the wages, or maybe not really looking out for your waiters and waitresses, giving them a wage that's not reasonable.
So you're just one of those jaded Americans, Anna.
A little bit.
Yeah. See, I think tipping introduces a needless stress element to any situation.
Yep.
Like, put it in the bill. Okay, that's fine. I love the experiment. I wanted it to work. And by the way, in 4 restaurants, for whatever reason, it did work. And then the other 14, it didn't, and that's why they changed. But I want to be just clear about this. Their labor costs as a part of their revenue went up, which means that if you take away tipping, actually the waiters and waitresses get paid better. Okay? So now that's just this one company with this one experiment. But part of the reason they're coming back, unwinding it, and maybe this goes to proving your distrust of them, is, yes, we lost customers, but we actually had to pay our staff more than we expected. Oh, we didn't like that.
Yeah.
Right? So that's why I'm against tipping, because it turns out the tipping needlessly depresses your wages, okay, and stresses out the customers.
There could also be a flaw in this study, right? Because they did increase the price of the food, and so the customers could be annoyed by that. right?
Because they're irrationally thinking, oh, the food is a higher cost. Yeah,
And
but
I
you're
don't
not tipping, but people are irrational all the time.
I know, exactly. But, I don't know whether or not these customers knew that the price went up for the food. I just feel like if they do know that the price went up, well, they'll irrationally think, oh, well, this hurts me. That's unfair.
Yeah, I hear you. So there's a bunch of reasons why it didn't work out, but I think it was a worthy and bold experiment, and I'm curious to see how those 4 other restaurants play out, and I'd encourage more people to experiment around with it. And maybe it's because I'm a weirdo who gets needlessly stressed out by how much I should tip people. Okay, but I'm always like, I'm willing to pay. Just don't make me judge this person now.
Yeah.
And try to figure out if, oh no, they were like unacceptably slow. I'm going to do 15%. They were wonderful. I'm going to do 20%, 25%. Don't make me make that decision in the day. Just,
Yeah.
okay, you don't go to buy a toy and you're like, well, how much should I tip the guy in China who made this toy? Hey, no, there's a price and you pay it and you move on with your life.